Why?
Your vulnerability state.
Yeah.
Buzz. Now, everyone knows in here, you've told me he's all you've got. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've told him that.
But it's not true, though, is it?
Well, I've got my dogs, I suppose.
No, come on, be sensible. There are a lot of people in here. Look at the love for you in there in the chat. There's a lot of people in here that respect you for who you are. Not what you've got, for who you are. Okay. Now, when you told me that earlier today, my heart sank.
Yeah. Don't say that in here, though, Sonny. Sorry, Buzz, gonna come. Don't say what I've said to you, though, please.
It's too late. I've already told people. I've told everybody because that's the concern I have. See this woman here? Look, Loza. I'm in Milton Keynes. Message me, Julia. This is the lady here. This is the lady here that came looking for you that night.
Oh, Loza, thank you. But Sonny, the thing is, you told me, you swore to me you was not recording.
I did.
You made a recording.
And do you know why I did it? I recorded it for your own safety, because if I'd have come on here telling people stuff, they would have said, "Oh, you're fucking lying, you bullshit, prove it." I've had to prove it my own way, and yes, I did. It's not illegal to record. It's like Buzz can tell you he's going to come and see you, and I'm not. It's a bit like that.
Buzz never said that. Buzz never said to me, "I'm going to come and see you."
No, you know what I mean? It's tit for tat. Buzz can say, "I'm getting reported, I'm going to go sub only," and then he doesn't. I told you I wasn't recording, and I was for a reason, because we're worried about you, Julia.
But why didn't you say that to me? Why didn't you say, "Yeah, I'm recording it for your own safety"? I said to you, "You're recording it," and you said no.
Because if I would have told you I'm recording for my own safety, you would not have told me what you told me.
No, I wouldn't have.
Right? So I'll apologise for not telling you, but I'm glad I did, because it's, what can I word it as? If I wouldn't have told you, if I'd have said, "Julie, I'm recording, by the way," you wouldn't have told me nothing.
The only reason I contacted you is because you said about you got something on Buzz.
I always have.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Right? But listen, you've got to understand this. You read my chat, there's a lot of people here, right? And a lot, I think 600 or 700 people have just been watching me, where I have just been explaining everything about this man. You are very, you ready for this? And you can confirm it. You've probably sent me in the past a few roses and that. I've never had massive gifts off you, have I?
I think the biggest was probably the mirror. The mirror.
A mirror, sorry, a mirror.
Yeah.
So I like you for who you are, not because you're a gifter. I don't care if you're level 1 or you're level 40. I don't care. I don't care what anyone does. Now, we're all here because we're worried about your vulnerability. Now, when I rang you before and I put the phone down on you, why did I do that? Who was on the phone to you? Who was ringing you?
No one.
He was on the phone to Buzz, wasn't you?
No.
Yeah, you was. You told me.
When?
Do you want to know the time of the phone call?
Yeah, go on. I spoke to Buzz today. I'm not denying that. I spoke to Buzz, but I don't know if that's the same time you called me.
1 minute.
Exactly, Sarah.
1 minute. The time was... I just give me time to put it. I rang you and you said, "I'm already in a call with Buzz." And I said, "Okay, never mind."
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
It's not illegal if it's illegal to record without consent, jump over to Buzz Text Reports now and tell him to turn his phone off right now for recording every single person, Tom, Dick and Harry. Don't come at me and tell me shit like that. I'm here, right? And so there's a lot of people for Julia's welfare. Now, Julia has disclosed to me things I've told you all, and she feels like she's got nobody else. This is why. This is why. Get it into your heads. Let me tell you this. I'm going to get angry. No person, Julia, I'm sorry to say it in this kind of tone, but it is. He is not your friend. He is bothered about your money.
Yeah, you told me that. You said to me,
Yeah.
he don't like me. He don't like
Yeah.
me.
Listen,
Yeah.
if someone had ever sent me that kind of money and gifts, I would have made it my fucking job to knock on their door, say, how you doing? Should we go for a drink? Should we go for the tweets? Should we go for coffee? He can't be asked. I played videos tonight when you're on the motorway, and he was like, why are you always making it about yourself? Because he's a self-centered, narcissistic little prick.
But the thing is, Sonny, he's 4.5 hours away from me. I can't expect
Julia,
him to just...
4.5 hours away, but he's been out since 2 o'clock this afternoon driving. It's now 10:30. That's 8.5 hours. He could have got to you, took you out for a meal, just Wetherspoon's a restaurant, as a friend, and drove back and still done content. But no, we can't be asked. You said to me, he drove past your estate and you put down, come in, stop for 10 minutes. And did he answer you?
He wouldn't have seen it. The chat was going too fast.
Listen, there you go. Daniel's just put, I'd go to the other side of the world, 50k. Do you know what? One of my friends on here, let me just say this, right? One of my friends, my old moderators, they used to support me, gifts or PayPal, either one. And we fell out, badly fell out. It was over something stupid, but we fell out. And to this day, I still message that moderator every day of the week. Good morning, how's you? Hope you're okay. How's business? Whether they reply to me or not, they haven't replied to me in 6 months, 7 months. But I don't care. All right? Queenie, what even putting that for? No, not her, no. No, it's not her, no. I'll tell you who it was. It was Linda. Me and Linda fell out. She had a bad time and we fell out. We lost contact. Now, I've got moderators now, right, that I'd go to the end of the earth for, right? My moderators, they know that no matter what. And you, of all people, you're his biggest gifter in 2.5 years he's been on this app. Next to you is Firecracker. Next to Firecracker is Ian. Next to Ian is Susie.
It doesn't matter though, Sonny. That doesn't matter.
So you're telling me you're happy giving him 50 grand in gifts here? I'm not recording, by the way. I'm letting you know. I'll tell you, man. Look, my phone's there.
What I said. When I said 50k, right, that isn't exactly the figure. Don't go on 50k. I was pissed. I'll give him gifts.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question in front of 500 people. Now, bear in mind, I know the real answers to this, and so do you. You swore that he tried to make you swear down on his life and his kids' lives before that he's never asked you for a penny. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's not asked me for a penny. He hasn't.
So what about when he asked you an cost for the car? The money for the car?
That was different. That's not gifts. That's not donations.
No, he exactly said, I have never asked you for a single penny.
Yeah, but that isn't gifts. That's not donations. That's different. It wasn't him either. It was our cash.
No, I was stood there. When he went and brought the car. So I drove the other car back. Whether he give it you back or not, I'm not really bothered. But
he did give it back. He did. He did give it the money back.
But he still has to borrow money off you. When he made you try and swear on his life and his kids' lives that he didn't.
Yeah, but that's different, Sonny. That wasn't money about
all
gifts.
Right, so me talking to you on here is different. And me coming off this live in a minute and ringing you and speaking to you, is that different?
What do you mean?
No, it's not. You're being manipulated. You're being used. And I know it breaks my heart to see you like this. And we know you're not going to stop. You'll probably come off this, go on there and gift him. But that's because it's all here.
Why would I not gift him? Why would I not gift him?
Because your exact words were, and I quote, put a video up saying what you said, and I've cut all ties with him. So I did that. You went on and gifted him, and you said, well, only...
No, all that video was what you said. There's no evidence. There was no recording of Buzz saying, I don't like Julia.
Right. Do you remember MK? Yeah, of course I do.